Hey there, what are we doing today? Hey, just a heads up, if you're not comfortable about talking about death, estate planning, funerals, cremation, maybe you should skip this video and I will see you on the next video. Well, today I'm going to share with you my progress in estate planning for myself and my husband. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Lisa and I'm super glad you're here. My husband and myself are in our early 60s, almost our mid 60s, but who's counting? And I'm retired. My husband is stepping down a little bit in his hours, but planning for end of life is, it's really been on my mind a lot lately. I've talked about it a lot in the videos and things are just kind of swirling around. I don't know what to do. What should I do? What should I pay? Blah, blah, blah. Well, for this part, I'm going to talk about the cremation and the service kind of, and where we are at with that. So I've been investigating and making some phone calls, because initially when I looked online in our area, a simple cremation was $1,000. And this is one of the flyers that I printed out. So you get all of this, 24-hour access, local transportation from place of death into their care. And that little asterisk means that that's free within 75 miles. And obituary and death notice, online obituary at Baldwin Cremation, all of these other little things, notifying Social Security, return of ashes. This sounds pretty good. And we almost went with this one, because that's fairly reasonable. But my husband and I do like to travel, and I think that we did an upgrade. You know, the gentleman was very kind, very helpful, very informative, not very pushy. But we are going to upgrade from this to another package, because they all have packages. So we're not looking at this one, we're looking at this one. This is simple cremation. It includes all of the basics, which we just went over. Plus you get this travel and relocation protection. This is, I know it's an additional $500 per person. That's fine. But if you pass away anywhere in the free world, and he said free world, that they are responsible for getting your remains, your cremated cremains back home. They take care of everything. If it's in Bermuda or Sweden, you know, they are responsible for that. And they also have the administration fee and the county permit for cremation and one certified death certificate. Probably going to need 5 or 6 of those, but that's like $15. The kids can handle that. Whew. So this is a relief, actually. And another plus is that, let me get back out of this. Another plus is that this money is held in an account, and we can, in the state level, and we can request a refund if we change our mind. We won't get this back, but we will get the other portion minus this back. Fine. I don't think we're going to change our mind, but you know, who knows? The older you get, the crazier you get, but who knows? So that's where we're at. So I have to move some money around. And oh, another plus to this program is that all of my kids are going to get cards to keep in their wallet, so that they can call if, you know, when something happens, they can call Baldwin Brothers and they can start the process, so to speak. So, all right, this does not include an urn or a place to keep the ashes. You know, you can get those on Amazon. They're like half price on Amazon. That's where I got my parents. And I got my mom's there. My dad's, I had to purchase it at the funeral home because I had no clue. And that was like $400 for a box. It was a nice box, but really? And I think I bought my mom's, I did buy it on Amazon. It was really pretty, looked just like her. And that was probably $125. I'm sure the prices are gone up, but this is where we're at. So, estate planning. So we have to make a down payment of $499 for each policy. So that'll be $9.98. And then the total package is $17.60 times 2 people. That'll be $35.20. That's our total cost. So after because I have to move some money, I have to make this down payment. That will leave us with a balance of $2,522, give or take. And we have to make a minimum payment per policy of $60 per month. So we divide that by $120, and I'm going to try to make more. That gives us about 21 months that we can pay that off. So that's why my budget had to change a little bit for August, because I'm going to start this in August. Well, it'll be August when you see this. So it's going to start in August, and we're going to go ahead and move forward with that. Another plus is that my husband is a veteran, so he and I can both be married or buried in the National Cemetery. And there's one probably about an hour away. They provide service for both of us. He will get taps. I'm not a veteran. He'll get taps and the flag for the family. And it provides a grave and a grave marker. I will be in the same grave as he will be. And yeah, and what does this cost? This will be zero cost to us. The funeral home will charge my family, my kids, a fee of about $95 to transact or make this happen, that the remains will go to the National Cemetery to facilitate. There's the word. Did I spell that right? To facilitate the burial at the cemetery. Okay. All right. So far so good. I really feel good about this. I feel relieved. That's what I feel. So what I have to do, I'm moving some money, people. Moving some money. So I'm going to take the money out of my rainy day fund. We'll just keep building that up. You know, sometimes you just have money and you just want to spend it. I guess I want to spend it. So this will be $115. Okay. $115. And let's see. I'm going to take the money out of, actually I'm going to take this envelope out of estate planning. I really like this envelope. I have to give it another job. And we'll take that money out, which is not a lot. That'll be $30. That's going to go in the bigger estate planning envelope. And then we'll move that over to here. So this estate planning had 240, so it now has 270. I write it down so I track it and I remember what I'm doing, and then we'll withdraw. Because I don't see that we'll be using this in the near future, unless it is to actually save up again for the urns, which, you know, not a big deal if I don't get that far. I think just getting this plan together is the bigger deal. So what is that? Let's count that up. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. What's that give us together? I'll count again. Oh, yeah, well, we can add it up too. Duh. That'll give us 385. And then, let's see, I need 998 minus 385 equals 613. I need $613 more. Well. So here's what we're going to do. I am pulling money out of my $5,000 challenge. That is for a roof, but I'm going to just push it over. All this money is fluid. That's what I'm telling myself. All this money is fluid. And we have $815. And I need probably $615. How come that didn't come out? I'm just going to round it up to $615. So I'll take the $500 that's already in the bank, and I'll move that over. And let's see what else we have. 500, 600, 5, 10, 15. So we will subtract so we don't screw that up. And that'll give us 200 and the roof $5,000 challenge. So there. Is that right? Let's see. What do we have? 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Why is that? I don't know, but 500, 600, 615, that's where it's at. Okay. That's because I can't count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. That's 200, I mean. Okay, so that's good. That all balances out to 200. Exciting. Exciting. And what do we have? What do we have here? So we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000. Okay, 1,000. I was thinking about 615. I get stuck on these numbers. So we're going to send $1,000 to the credit card that made that payment. Of course, it's a points credit card. So there we go. But yeah, so this is, you know, kind of step one in estate planning, an important step for us. And it works for us at this stage because we're in our early 60s. And this way our kids won't have to really worry about that. I mean, it's tragic. It's hard when you lose your parents and it's overwhelming. Been there. And my dad did have his plans in place. My mom, you know what? I can't remember because she was quite ill, and she died 6 months after my dad, and it was a blur. I don't know if hospice took care of it. I am not really sure, but I know I had to go make arrangements and pay for it, so I don't think her plans were in place. Although, to her credit, she wrote her own obituary, and that was very helpful because she was a remarkable woman. So it reminds me that myself and my husband are going to have to put something together too. But, you know, that's in the future. But for right now, this part is done, and I am so happy and relieved. But anyway, we're going through Baldwin Brothers, and they service the central and I think in southern Florida. And they've been established since 1980. They've been in this area for years, almost as long as I have. And I've been to a couple of services at their facilities, and I think they do a great job. But these plans are in place, and then we'll just have to let all the kids know and make it a topic of conversation that it's okay to talk about, even though I know one of them, the oldest, he will not handle it well. He's got a real tender heart. Not that any of them should handle it well, but I just think if we keep chatting about it once in a while, that, okay, here's the plans. I'm going to send you this document. And I think like Liz and Les says, she's going to have a Google Doc with all the information. I'm going to work on that too. But for right now, because now I'm rambling, this is all done. Estate planning, we'll just put this to the back because I don't know if I'll need that envelope anymore. So there we go. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. I know this was kind of not the cheeriest of subjects, but it's necessary. And it's just, you know, like step one of getting our ducks in a row. All right, I will talk to you soon and see you on the next video. Bye.